One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. The calendar has been circled for this one for quite some time. Throughout the offseason, anticipation for an early-in-the-year top-5 clash. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Notre Dame coming off a 10-win season, but there was a sour taste in their mouth after they were left out of the college football playoff. Marcus Freeman has so many great recruits, loaded with talent. He knows this team is going to have a huge chip on their shoulder as they try to get back into the college football playoff this season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. That's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Buckeyes ready to kick it away first. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Sees an alley. Got enough for the first down. Turns on the Jets. The 20. The 10. Touchdown Notre Dame. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking for space. It's Jackson. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. But how much fun is it to have a top-5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these 2 top-5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans are going to be like, overrate.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
3rd and long coming up. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running inside, it's Williams. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Here's Sayin to throw. He'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field, and look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. The Fighting Irish called their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Trying to take it back. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Catch in the middle, it's Graham.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Mobley. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
And that's the 2nd time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. Now, he's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll move the wide receiver. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
2nd and long here. Here's Julian saying to throw. Dangerous throw on that one.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise, when you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to get behind the defense. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Saying. Fires to the middle. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
Cuts it upfield. It's Jackson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks it in. He's got great speed. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Irish. Special teams coming through. The 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. On the move from inside his own 20. Gets it just across the 30 to the 31-yard line, and that's where the return is stopped. the offense to start this drive. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on third down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Throws it back. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human, keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable.
He's got it inside the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys.
Here we go, ready. Western. Hey, move. Go.
Trying the run, it's Jackson.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Still a big hill in front of them, and they'll try to start the climb with an onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Right back to the well. Stopped right there. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The Buckeyes will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what...
Snags it, and he's open. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The Irish, after the chunk play through the air, back to the line. What a play behind the line. It'll be an 8-yard loss.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll line up for a second down play. Got some green grass. Turning it on. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Throwing, Carr. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Right side, it's Mobley. Still running at the 40. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy...
Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. There he goes to the right. Running inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll line up to go for two. Working that left side now. They'll get the two-point conversion, and now the lead is 14. A lot of time left to line up for an onside kick. I mean, you're risking giving up really good field position. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the caught, and he's got room. The 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. They'll take the penalty and move them back. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. Say it. Looking to the big tight end. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Looking for the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throw it, say it. He's looking deep. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Looking for more room. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Jackson. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
On the ground, it's Jackson. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end, covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Here's Carr to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They'll need a bunch on second down. See some running room. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense, man. He's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on third down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Carr fires left. Got him downfield.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, and at halftime with the big lead, there were no conversations about, hey, let's run the ball, let's slow it down, let's bleed the clock, keep our defense fresh. They are staying aggressive. They're trying to add to this lead, and with this quarterback, I do not blame you. Keep chucking the pill.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And that's the first thing that's really gone right this afternoon. You got a big deficit. You haven't hit the quarterback very often. You need to change that around. Good start of the second half here. Make him feel uncomfortable.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Out wide right, it's Mobley. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down.
And defensively on third down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle him, and you got to get him to the ground. And that's exactly what this defense does, and they force the fourth down.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5.
Freeze! Check! Sweet!
Here's Sayin to throw. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Right down the middle. And his throw is incomplete. Long way to go on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Left side is Smith. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Working the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. Swamped immediately.
It'd be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Here's Julian saying to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Lined up in the gun on third down, Saying. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye! They'll line up to go for two. Wide receiver comes in motion. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. That deficit's still pretty big, and they'll try to get it right back and cut into it with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Let's go. Hydra. Ready. Freeze.
Making the adjustment.
Ready, go.
Throwing. Carr. Takes a hit as he fires. Out wide left, it's Graham. Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Saying. Right side, it's Smith. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through three. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback.
Here we go. Ready. Ready to go.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
And I I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DB.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Saying to throw for it on 4th. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Here come the Irish back on offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Hands it off. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Play fake, Julian Sayed. Flush to the left. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Sells to fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fourth down, Sayed. He tries to take the top off. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Sayed. Left side is Smith. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Run in the red zone, it's Jackson.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Just inside the 35, first and 10 from the 34. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Carr to throw. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Irish! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
That's an impressive touchdown there, considering the plays this defense, particularly the secondary, has already made against him. And we knew this quarterback was going to come into this one, David, and be aggressive. There aren't many people who really scare him, and the defense has made him pay. A couple bad decisions, a couple great plays on the back end, one-on-one. But this guy's still taking the shots. He's not backing down, and he's got his offense back on the board.
I think that's the most impressive part. He made some mistakes, and a lot of times you see people that they go in a shell, right? They make mistakes. They can't rebound. They can't find the answers to continue to keep making plays. Make the next play. Make the next play. Now down the stretch to give your team the lead, man. So impressed with the way he's handled adversity and bounced back from some mistakes.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Throwing, say it. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Touchdown, Notre Dame! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Running to daylight from inside his 25. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Here's Sayin to throw. He's taking a deep shot. Hauls it in down the sideline. Right down the middle. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight, because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
He's into the end zone for the 2, and they get a little bit closer. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Carr. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Finds a crease. It's Mobley. There he goes. Got some room headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Gets the back moving. Sees a crease. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Julian saying to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Here he goes. He's at the 10. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Stop short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in. Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half minute, they'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. That game not nearly as competitive as many of us expected. I think it was a quintessential example of one team got ready for a game and the other one got ready for a fight.
Yeah, I think we've got a new favorite to win the national championship right now. If you're betting, this top 5 opponent to blow out the #1